Hey, what's up folks? Welcome back to the channel. So I've waited several days to do a video on this because I wanted to see how things settled out on this. Most recently, a public company known as DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corporation. There's been a lot of other videos on this, particularly on what happened here. But as you see the slide here, the stock soared despite no cash flows. So we're going to get into this today. And I've changed the backdrop a little bit here until I learn how to do a screen recording with my face. I'm going to have to be doing this for now, but I'm getting there. So stick with it. Before we get started, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so I can keep bringing you more awesome videos like this. With that being said, some news on this company known as DWAC. And what a weird acronym, right? for such a company. So I normally don't wade into the political sphere on this unless politics and finance intersect, and then I have to talk about it. Let me get over here, block these stupid ads. So the reason I waited so long, there we go, my blocking, at least it's the color of my shirt. The reason I waited several days to do a video like this is because I wanted to keep an eye out for what happened here after the shoot up. This stock went from $10 a share all the way to over $100, despite trading getting halted on it several times. But look what happened since. It dropped down, it shows here $59, and then, that's annoying. It shows here $59, but it dropped down to $55. So, as many of you may know, this is actually Trump's attempt to get his own social media company called Truth Social. So I'm not going to comment on any of that or any of the political aspects or ramifications of that. I'm just commenting on the stock. And it behaved like a meme stock. Like you may have seen earlier in the year, we had several quote-unquote meme stocks. And what that means, so as many of you may or may not know, the Reddit crowd out there of retail investors has been some think, driving up, I don't want to use the term colluding, but kind of getting together and helping drive up the prices of some stocks, particularly companies that were about to go bankrupt, like AMC and some others that more often than not, hedge funds try to use their power to take them into bankruptcy. So in theory, many investors out there, especially among the Reddit community, on the retail side, got together and bought up the stock in such great numbers to not only prevent the hedge funds from doing what they want to do or what they wanted to do, but actually making the stock soar. Now this, I'm not defining this as a meme stock, but it definitely behaved like a meme stock, going from $10 to $100, where investors would have 10x'd their money in one day. And this happened last Thursday and Friday. And that's despite trading getting halted several times on it. Now remember, I haven't made this disclaimer in a little while now, but this is not financial advice, and I'm not telling you you should buy this, or I'm not making any recommendations. All I'm just a guy on YouTube who may or may not know what I'm talking about, right? So, but I'm just here to talk about this more or less as a talking head.
For a move, and then help brighten breakfast, or bring fresh scents in a tube. What starts with a box for detergent can become one with a helpful seam.
Sorry about that. That's annoying. That's what you get when you don't do editing. Anyway, you can see we're teleprompter free and off the cuff. Okay, now let me go into some analysis of the actual stock here. So you see the bump here, and then actually, oh, it's back up. It's back up to $71. But this is what stocks like this do. They can plummet and then come back up and go back up and down and be very volatile. So if you're going to catch something like this, again, not advice, but you would want to catch something like this on the first day or two. So, oh, I see. Hold on a second. There we go. This is the chart. This is the chart I want. Let me try to get to candlestick mode. We talked about that before. Oh, it's too new to really have a good candlestick chart on it. So let me go back. Okay, so as you see here, flat, 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 and then boom, it spiked up. Where did it peak out at? $108. As far as intraday trading, it says here somehow that it got up to $175 at one point during intraday trading. So that's the 52-week range of it. $9.84 to $175. That's kind of crazy. And like you saw in my first slide, this is a company that has no cash flow yet. Now, let me explain how a company like this went public, just real quick. So there's a phenomenon, well, I wouldn't call it a phenomenon, but there's a event that happens, or whatever term you want to use, just call it, so SPAC is the acronym, Special Purpose Acquisition Company. And what this is, to cite Wikipedia here, it's also known as a blank check company. It's a shell corporation listed on a stock exchange with the purpose of acquiring a private company, thus making it public without going through the traditional IPO process. So this company used the SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Company. It joined forces and effectively merged with a SPAC to bypass the IPO process. That's how it was able to go public without anybody really knowing about it. So these probably can create very good short-term investment opportunities, but whether or not they're sustainable is in the eyes of the beholder. So anyway, and there's that. And I want to leave you with this key chart here, like I started with. DWAC soars despite no cash flows at all. So this company so far that's just starting with zero cash flows, and it went up. So it's in the eyes of the beholder, meaning you, the viewer, whether or not you should invest in a company like this. But I would say, and again, this is not advice, but I would only do this for the short term, not the long term. So, and with that, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, let me get back over here. This is my most off-the-cuff video I've done, so you'll either laugh at me or be inspired to maybe do this too. And like when I show Wikipedia articles and stuff, I mean, obviously you could do that yourself, but you don't get my awesome face in the shot. So anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. And keep an eye out for my next videos coming up. Thanks so much. Have a great day.